Infection, the host reaction. The reaction may be non-specific immunity or specific immunity. The specific immunity, formation of specific antibodies against some organisms, induced by previous exposure to the antigens of the organisms with activation of the B and T lymphocytes. Immunocompromisation, AIDS or agammaglobulinemia leads to high susceptibility to surgical infections. The lymphatic system, one of the immune mechanisms. Blood elements and immunity. The main blood cell is the blood stem cell. It gives the myeloid stem cell and the lymphoid stem cell. The myeloid stem cell will give the red blood cells and the platelets and the myeloblast. The myeloblast will give the granulocytes. The granulocytes may be eosinophils, basophils, or neutrophils. The lymphoid stem cell will give the lymphoblast. The lymphoblast will give B lymphocyte, T lymphocyte, and natural killer cells. All of the products of the lymphoid stem cell, in addition to the three types of the coming from the granulocytes, constitute the white blood cells. Specific immunity. The B cell finds an antigen which matches its receptors. Then it waits until it is activated by the helper T cell. After that, the B cell divides to form plasma cells and memory cells. Plasma cells produce antibodies that attach to the current type of the invader. The ether cells prefer intruders marked with the antibodies and eat loads of them. If the same invader invades again, the memory cells help to the immune system to activate much faster. Specific immunity. A virus attacks a host cell and their intravascular viral multiplication. In response, there is intracellular interferon production by the cell. Then the cell releases that interferon extracellularly. The released interferon makes the unattacked cells resistant to viral infection. Immune allergic reaction. The B cell initial contact with an allergen. The plasma cell released immunoglobulin E antibodies. The mast cell subsequent contact with the allergen, leading to histamine and other chemicals. This is the allergic reaction. Non-specific immunity. Skin and mucous membranes, body system secretions, body protective reflexes, and phagocytosis. All of them are non-specific. Skin and mucous membrane integrity is a barrier against infection. The body system secretions from the eye, ear, nose, mouth, stomach, pancreas, gallbladder, duodenum, small intestine, colon, the urinary system, and genital system. They give the mechanical and wash out uh, antimicrobial properties. Body reflex, protective reflexes in the form of nasal blowing for the nasal cavity, sneezing for the pharynx, and coughing for the respiratory system. Phagocytosis is affected by chemotaxis. Leukocytic granulocytes search for, adhere to, and engulf and kill the organisms. The function becomes poor with uncontrolled diabetes mellitus. For that reason, correction of diabetes mellitus is very essential. Anti-inflammatory drugs, also steroids and malnutrition, diminish the number of the granulocytes. Granulocytopenia leads to acute and serious bacterial infections with septicemia and high morbidity and mortality rates. Phagocytic killing is done by either lysosomal enzymes, which is less important, or by oxidative killing, which is more important. Oxidative killing needs local molecular oxygen by high vascular perfusion with oxygenated blood. Local hypoxia increases the susceptibility of infection and should be corrected for prophylaxis. Causes of local hypoxia include peripheral vascular disease, pulmonary disease, severe trauma, congestive heart failure, hypovolemia, high levels of vasopressin, angiotensin, and catecholamines. All of them should be corrected. The phagocytosis, the, the polymorph nuclear neutrophil granulocytes find a foreign pathogen. The granulocyte searches for, adheres to, and forms pseudopodia to surround the foreign pathogens affected by chemotaxis and engulf them. The lysosomal for lysosomal or oxidative killing of the phagocytosed pathogens inside the cell. Diapedesis. Diapedesis is the movement or passage of blood cells, especially the white blood cells, through intact capillary wall into the surrounding body tissue to have a function there. It passes without injury of the wall of the capillaries. This is the phagocytosis, the killer, natural, the polymorph nuclear natural killer search for the antigen, following it, didn't leave it, and engulfed it. Good luck and best wishes.